It's 2 a.m. I'm all alone and I just feel neglected. No one has called me but my homies and some bill collectors. They talk my business cause I understand these bitches messy. Don't have to like me but I promise that you will respect me.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. If I never make it, they gon' celebrate it. But I'm dedicated and I'm elevated. Got a gift from God. Now I never let the devil take it. This a celebration. Feel like I'm the greatest, but they try to treat me like I'm basic. I showed y'all love, I didn't get no favors. I couldn't even give me no seat at the table. They treated me like a waiter. JD testified, but they treated me like a traitor. He from Decatur, that's not Atlanta. From Fred Sanford, goddamn it, you great. Gang so cold, but it's baby, they proud, don't make it. Don't pass me the ball, I'ma take it. Just last year I lost my brother. I know my mother still missing her baby. We gotta turn the table. I just been burning papers. I kept it solid, but you didn't return the favor. Got lost in my own sauce, but I had to learn from haters. We still ain't got 40 acres, and I understand that we not the fan favorite, but we stuck on this plantation. Big mama gone, they left out the grandbaby. They say I'm too old to be rapping. Well, bitch, you too old to be still selling pussy. Candace is empty and Jody done came and drunk up the milk and then ate all the cookies, bitch.
It's 2 a.m. I'm all alone and I just feel neglected. No one is calling me but my homies and some bill collectors. They talk my business cause I understand these bitches messy. Don't have to like me but I promise that you will respect me.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. If I never make it, they gon' celebrate it. But I'm dedicated and I'm elevated. Got a gift from God. I never let the devil take it. This a celebration.
It's 2 a.m. I'm all alone and I just feel neglected. No one is calling me but my homies and some bill collectors. They talk my business cause I understand these bitches messy. Don't have to like me but I promise that you will respect me.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. If I never make it, they gon' celebrate it. But I'm dedicated and I'm elevated. Got a gift from God. I never let the devil take it. This a celebration.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. That Mexican OT says he gonna keep using the N-word, and what the fuck you gonna do about it? Anyway, he said a lot more shit. I don't feel like playing it. The black community seems to be in an outrage. I think this is one of them, another classic video. You know, the old versus the young. I like comparing eras. A lot of shit. A Mexican OT is the kind of Mexican I've ran across many like him. Yeah. And he said he grew up around black people. It's a lot of Mexicans out of H-Town like that. A lot of Mexicans out of Dallas is like that. Yeah, it's a lot of them that listen to rap music. They talk like us. They got grills. It's a lot of shit. I damn near almost like Mexican OT, and I think the boy talented. I think the boy can. I think he the best Mexican rapper I done heard. That SPM shit, cause especially in Texas, Mexicans, that's they Tupac. Let me tell you something. SPM, I'm not gonna say the boy couldn't rap, but nah, pimpin'. SPM, he was cool, Rolling them, embraced them back then, that's what we do. But it's never the other way around. Anyway, I think Mexican the OT is the best Mexican rapper of all time. Just like Eminem is the best white rapper of all time, I think Mexican OT That motherfucker there can rap. He do kind of sound a lot like Gates. I hear a lot of Kevin Gates in him, a whole lot. But the boy can rap. I just hear us. I ain't even Gates. I just hear us. When I look at Mexican OT, I see and I hear us. You know? You know? But you know what? Imagine if a black man could act like a Mexican. They don't really have a swag. If you ask me, I'm just no diss. Y'all don't really have swag. Definitely no sauce. But you don't really have swag. But imagine if we imitated y'all. It wouldn't be considered cool in y'all culture. If we get to wearing some bravos and a la vita cuesta. Y'all wouldn't think that shit was cool. Just like white folks didn't think it was cool when Beyonce sung country music. It ain't never cool when we try to cross over into y'all shit, but it's always cool when a Mexican or white boy or anything that ain't us act like us. Now, I want to make something very clear to Mexican OT and to the Mexican community. I want to say some things that I haven't broke down well enough. Sometimes it seems like I'm hard on y'all. Mexicans, you know, I love you motherfuckers like a play cousin. I just listen, black people, we love y'all. Y'all know it. It seems like I'm hard on Mexicans because I am in Texas and I do see the jobs that are being stripped from black people. I do see who's hand in hand with white folks and helping them to keep us down. I see it. But I have to make it clear to black people. I'm tired of us saying Mexicans are so racist. No, they not. They some little hateful motherfuckers. They jealous as fuck. Boy, they are so jealous, especially when it come to they women. Let me tell you something. The white boy don't hide his woman like the Mexican do. Boy, Mexicans hide they woman. Yeah, better not get to looking at us. I'll tell you, that's how it is in East Texas. But in the city, it's a little more. You see brothers with Mexican chicks a little more in the city. You don't see it in East Texas at all. East Texas, West Texas, South Texas. Nah, bro, you gonna see that city in Houston and Dallas and a little bit in San Antonio, where blacks are more dominant, where it's more of us at. Where it's more of us at, where you get to seeing more black people, it's less aggression from Mexicans. But you get to taking your ass to some of them towns that's right damn near by the border and going way south and bring your black ass down there trying to mess with a Mexican, you'll get jumped on. But they ain't gonna do it in the city because it's a lot of blacks in Houston. It's a lot of blacks in Dallas. It's a lot of blacks in San Antonio and Austin. So when they see that woman with a black dude, they ain't as bold because it's a lot of us too. So they just a little example. Mexicans don't act tough towards blacks unless they got the numbers. And they still might not act tough, but they will try to talk a little more shit if they feel like they got the numbers. You know. But anyway, y'all not our enemy. And you're not racist. You some hateful motherfuckers and you're very jealous. Extremely jealous. You imitate us. Just imitate everything we do. Just everything we watch. Y'all dick watch. That's what I'm gonna call it. Y'all do a lot of dick watching. It just ain't enough watching in the world. Y'all do a whole lot of dick watching. Y'all watch everything we do because you're trying to get past us. You're trying to surpass us. But listen, let me explain this to black people. Why y'all are not racist and you're not my enemy. I don't know. When it comes to enemy, I might say, yeah, you are my enemy. Yeah, y'all are my enemy. Nah, I ain't gonna get that friendly. But y'all are not racist because y'all don't have a system in play. Y'all don't build prisons to put us in. White folks do that. Y'all don't control CPS or food stamps or none of that other shit. Y'all don't control the court system. Y'all don't control the FBI. So y'all could never be racist because you don't have a system in play to oppress us. Y'all just beat us to the job. That's how. This is some job shit with blacks and Mexicans. Y'all have came and it killed me cause even you can walk up on a corner store and even a crackhead will tell you, yeah, the Mexicans taking over. That's one thing black people say in our community. We don't really talk bad about y'all like y'all do us, but in the black community, you'll hear this all the time from a drunk, from anybody. Yeah, the Mexicans taking over. We ain't gonna do nothing about it. Mexicans are not taking over. I'm here to tell black people. I've been hearing this for the last 10 years. Mexicans taking over. Ooh, child, them Mexicans taking over. Boy, they got all the jobs, don't they? All black people say this. In our community, this is something that's said. That's the only thing we say about y'all. We don't say you bad, Bill. We don't say a lot of shit where we could say. Yeah, we don't say that you motherfuckers like a loaf of bread. We don't say, that loaf of bread, you ain't holding that motherfucker straight. What I'm saying is, we don't really talk about y'all. We don't have a racial word to call y'all. What's that shit called? Wetback? I don't even think we came up with that. That's the white boy, and we just started saying it. And I don't even think that's disrespectful, because when you swim across the rivers just to get over here, your back is going to get wet. So I don't even think that's derogatory. We really don't have we don't have a disrespect. Y'all got a couple of them for us. We don't really have no disrespectful words for you motherfuckers. And I think we need to come up with one. I think we need at least one or two Mexican words and Latino words to where we just kind of shit on y'all. Yeah, some derogatory shit that we call y'all that's animalistic like. Anyway, what I'm saying is, y'all are our enemy, but y'all ain't racist. Y'all just haters. And you lovers of the white boy. I want to say something too, back to what I said about blacks love to say that Mexicans are taking over, and I say they not. They taking over a job position. They're not taking over Texas and California. They don't run the government. What the fuck they run? They just got jobs. That's how you see Monday morning, just look on the road, you're going to see number trucks and they full of mess. Yeah, they got jobs. That's not taking over. That's taking over the job industry. The white boy still own it, black people. Mexicans could never take. To take over is to go against the system, to go against white folks. And these white folks in Texas ain't having it. Mexicans know they place better than us. Mexicans don't even argue on the job. They don't talk back. And another thing, like I ain't never really seen a Mexican walk off on the job and talk shit and cuss the white boy out. I ain't never really seen that. They very well behaved. It's like they got a memo. They go through a 6-week camp of training before they come down here and start work, because they never seem to have a problem with the white boy. And he is a little nicer to y'all than he is us. And y'all can play your music. Y'all can get the microwaves. You can warm up all your goddamn food and shit, and you motherfuckers gonna flood the goddamn bathrooms with all that goddamn habanero. So I'm telling you, working around Mexico, I'm telling you, them bathrooms, they stay full. They stay full. If you got a shit, you gonna have to leak, cause they stay full. Between them peppers and habanero, they just can't seem to get off the toilet. That's a whole nother story. What I'm saying is Mexicans are not taking over, because I'm gonna tell you another thing. I don't know all the history of all Latino. I don't know all the history of Dominicans and brothers from Trinidad, brothers from all these Honduras and all these countries. I don't know, but I know for sure about Cuba, and cause that's where I want to say Huey P. hid out there. Huey P. A couple other brothers hid out in Cuba. But Fidel Castro, he had other hidden agendas. He wasn't really with us. But brothers in Cuba fucked with us. I've definitely heard stories about Puerto Ricans and how they used to fuck with us. But also Mexicans used to fuck with us. Part of them losing Texas and California was because they rode with us. A lot of people don't talk about that. Mexicans losing Texas and California, they wouldn't have lost it if they never aligned themselves with us, had they never went against the white boy. So to get that back, it would take going against the same motherfuckers who took it. So Mexicans ain't taking over. Let me tell you something. It ain't a Mexican group in this country that's lined up and militant to go against white supremacy. The white boys like that big bad wolf. And we the three little pigs. Mexicans are terrified, just like us, to go against white folks. They don't see a win. Not only that, this is another reason why I'm not real big on the black and Latino movement. I think there needs to be a black movement. Because we don't love ourselves. How can we love Latinos when we don't love us first? We psychological. Y'all don't feel a way about y'all hair like we do. Y'all women don't wear all these eyelashes like we do. It's a lot of things that we got to get ourselves together and figure out and find a love for us before we can really love y'all and stay. And another thing, you motherfuckers don't love each other either. I'm tired of self-hate always being put on black people. I'm tired of it because self-hate is in the Mexican too, the Puerto Rican, the Cuban, the Dominican. Self-hate is in you motherfuckers too. Because if you loved yourself and y'all really loved each other, you would want to make your country greater. You would want to make your community greater, and you wouldn't want to be ruled by now motherfucker that don't look like you. So y'all have a huge lack of love also, because it takes love to fight for something. How are you gonna ever fight for something if you don't love it? More than love to be in love. It takes more than love, bro. There is no purpose for fighting if you don't have love. We all suffer from that. I just think black people suffer from it the most. Latinos have self-hate, but I think black people have the deepest form of self-hate. But yeah, the reason why Mexicans won't go against white folks because they suffer from self-hate and lack of self-worth. Mexicans have lowered their worth to bring people over here just to work. Imagine that. You come into the greatest country in the world, but your mission is to just work till you can't work no more. Boy, you go in some of these factory jobs, you see these Mexican women, they about 70 years old. Boy, they be working and work. That's all they know. When you see Mexicans, boy, sometimes I get slave, yeah, I have slave flashbacks. Yeah, that shit looks slavish because Mexicans are so quiet and they just be in unison and they just be working. And that's what it's like they bred to do that. I'm not knocking nobody for working or nothing, working for what you have. That's not what I'm doing. But I'm saying they don't see past that. Mexicans can't see past a white boy job. That's why they just trying to move up within the job so they can be over us. But they can't see themselves past a white boy job. They are bred to come over here and work a white boy job and be on their best fucking behavior. Speak when spoken to, don't fucking talk back. Mexicans are the most well-behaved. They make the Negroes over here to kiss white folks' ass jealous, the way Mexicans seem to kiss white folks' ass. Mexican OT, back to you. I like you, but I don't like you. You should just be a Mexican. Nah, all that grills and shit like that. Nah, bro, you biting too much off us. Let me tell you another thing. You was to go to the penitentiary out here in Texas, you would be a Tongo blast. Let me tell you a little thing about Tongo blast. They use the N-word. Yeah, they use it all the time, and they use it loudly. Black folks be hearing it. Yeah, they be, I mean, N-word just as much as we do. But the Tongo blast rules is that they can't eat with us, work out with us. They don't fuck with us. All they rules is against blacks, but they fuck with white folks. They can smoke a cigarette after a white boy, but they talk like us, use our music, use our swag, but they are not allowed to fuck with us at all. But they're allowed to steal our culture. So, and that's who we normally get into it with, is the Tongo Blast. So, Mexican OT, you was to go to prison, you would be a part of the Tongo Blast, which is a group that always wars with the blacks. Another thing I want to break down between the old and the young Negro. The old Negro is the only motherfucker that don't like Mexicans. The old Negro don't like the Mexican because he's seen how fake the Mexicans can be. He seen that we once helped the Mexicans when they started coming over here and, broke bread with them. And once they got numbers, they started acting tough. Mexicans, I ain't never wanted problems with black people because, one, we too big, bro. Too powerful. Way too powerful. Mexicans don't get big like black people do. They're not fast like we. Not powerful. Not as strong. We're just different, bro. And they know it, and they'll tell you that. But once they started getting numbers, they kind of quit fucking with us. And they sectioned themselves off. Let me say this, though. Let me say this. That's why I could never be against Mexicans, even though they are our enemies. They made themselves our enemy. But I'm not against you, bro. Y'all are oppressed group of people. I could never be against another oppressed. I want to explain something, bro. The elephant in the room. That's why I can't talk too much about self-hate. I have to always go back to Whitey. We would never hate ourselves if the motherfuckers hadn't taught us that. And people look at me crazy when I say the white man is the devil. Who else would teach another group of people to hate themselves? Before white folks, yeah, it was black tribes that didn't like other black tribes. It was black countries that in Africa that didn't fuck with other countries. That's true. But we never hated each other. We hate each other now. They taught us to hate ourselves, but they taught Mexicans to hate us. They created the divide, not just between between Puerto Ricans, between Dominicans, between Cubans. Cubans don't fuck with us today, but back then they did. They created a divide through that's what a devil does. Turn nation, turn culture, turn neighborhood, turn street against street, and that's what we do. Look at what the Crips and Bloods. Look at the movie Colors. Look who started the beef between the Crips and the Bloods. Look who started the beef between Malcolm and Martin. Look who started the beef and encouraged the beef between the Nation of Islam and the goddamn civil rights. It's always been Whitey. Who put crack on the street? Who put neighborhood against neighborhood? Who put the guns in the streets? So we can talk about how much we hate ourselves and how much we destroy ourselves all day. The white boy give us, and what did Afeni Shakur tell Tupac? The devil will give you every tool to destroy yourself, and that's exactly what he did. Fentanyl, methamphetamines, crack, X pills, balls, and another thing. To Latinos, what I say, y'all don't love yourself. If you love yourself, you wouldn't sell drugs to your people. And that's to black people too. I get it. Some of us, we don't know no other way. But when you truly love somebody, you wouldn't want to give them no drug, bro, that's going to destroy them. I don't give a fuck how hungry you are. It shows that we have a savage mentality. We got that European mentality. Blacks and Latinos are the only people on this earth that have adopted the European way of living. True enough, you got many Asian countries that are, cause the Philippines, they real gay now. Out there in Bangkok, they gay as fuck and got trans and all that kind of shit. Even in Saudi Arabia, you got some weird shit. They having weird sexual shit out there. The Indians, they have weird sex. Everybody some freaks now fucking with white folks. But nobody is more like white folks than the black and the Latino. We have adopted their lifestyle and we eat our own because that's what they do. That's what they did in the mountains, and that's when they crawled their ass down there, and they've taught us to live like that's a devil. Only a devil seeks and destroys other nations and turn nation against nation. No. You can't never accuse Africa of that. Turning nation, going to Saudi Arabia and turning Saudi Arabia against Palestine and turning Iraq against Iran. No. You can never accuse African people or Asians or anybody else outside of Europeans for traveling the world, turning nation against nation. Only a devil do that. So, Mexican OT and Mexicans, y'all are not my oppressor. Only thing you motherfuckers control is an application. That's what. Yeah, outside of application, but we think we free. But you got to put your race on the application. You can't leave a white boy country without a passport. You gotta let that white boy know you gonna leave. But it ain't slavery. It's just a new form of it, bro. And another 20 or 30 years from now, it'll be another form of slavery. It's gonna always be slavery. It's just different forms of it. That's all. And it's worse for slavery when you go to jail or prison. That's all. But you're still a slave out here. So it's just when you go to prison. Like I said, I'm gonna say this again. Brothers in prison look at brothers in SEG as if they in jail. We call it jail. In prison population, that's the free world. In prison, you can slam dominoes, you can drink, you can smoke, you can get you a female guard, you can have a male guard bring you some dope in. You can do all kind of shit in population. Make you a cake, make you some all kind of shit, eat you some ice cream. You can do all kind of shit in population. That's like population in the penitentiary is like Vegas. Everything going down. It's gambling on every corner, couple fights around the corner. Boy, population, everything going on. When you walk the child, you can meet your homies from over there. You can fall out of place, go to the other side of the prison, kick it, shoot some dice over there, win you some money, go over here, sell you some over there. Boy, I'm telling you, you can move in the population prison like you in a trap house, like you trapping. You moving shit from this unit to that side of the unit. You doing all. You can really do some hellified shit in population. And brothers in population look at brothers that are in SEG like, oh, he in jail. Just like we look at motherfuckers in prison like, oh yeah, he locked up. Brothers in population look at brothers in SEG as if he in jail. Shit, I ain't in jail. He in jail. It's just a food chain, bro. We all in jail. It's just a better jail. The suburbs is a better jail than the hood. Yeah. Beverly Hills look at the suburbs like they in jail. Them motherfuckers, they're in jail. And the suburbs look at the projects like, oh yeah, them motherfuckers in jail over there. Them motherfuckers bunched up like rats. But you got motherfuckers that live in the hood every day posting on Facebook that raggedy ass slab that they done got lined up, got the ostrich interior, got the goddamn swangers with the fifth wheel on the back. But you know, it's we just a different kind of people, bro. But Mexicans, y'all at the bottom of the food chain too. Y'all just a little bit ahead of us. But you that same dog. You just don't get beat on as much as us, but you that same stray dog. If that white boy dope still begging for a biscuit, me work for biscuit. Me work for biscuit. That's y'all. The difference between blacks and Mexicans in Texas, the Mexican has become the house Negro, the black is the field Negro. What? Mexican get the supervisor job first. That's the house Negro. We in them fields. And we get fired every day by Mexicans. Mexicans do us bad on it. That's why I say it should be more fights on the job. We really should start whooping you motherfuckers. See, I done got ignorant. See, every time I want, I was blaming the white boy now I'm ready to go to war with the Mexican. Now, because I'm sick of you motherfuckers. Nah, I really, I'm really sick of you motherfuckers. Because y'all done got too bold. You just moving in our communities. You motherfuckers ain't introducing yourselves. No. It used to be Mexicans when they first started moving over, they was playing, coming to the cookouts, playing friendly. Now Mexicans moving our neighborhood and they don't even speak. Ain't that some shit? No. Mexicans are moving in our neighborhoods now and they don't even speak. Just moving our shit, don't speak, leaving shit in the yard, ain't respect. Yeah, let me get off that. Cause my enemy is the white boy. It ain't Mexicans. Y'all are just a distraction. So let me not get distracted by the ignorantness of Mexicans or my own people. Cause we both ignorant. And we both act like animals. So but no, bro, white folks played us against each other. The Mexican and the black man against each other. Just like he played the house Negro and the field Negro against each other. Just like he played the field Negroes in the field against each other. They have always played other people against each other. With that Palestine and Israel shit. Who got in that shit? Every time there's a war or a beef in another country, who get in that shit? White folks. That's a devil. There ain't no way nobody on earth could ever convince me they are anything but that. It's some within the race that are nicer. There's some within the race that ain't as hateful. It's some within the white race that don't want to see us hanging from trees. But that's a demonic race. Because all they've come and done was kill, steal, and destroy. Took our knowledge, took all our everything that we built, and take all the credit for it. That's why you got Cleopatra, who what's the white girl that played what's that white girl that played Cleopatra? You see all these movies about Egypt and it just be white folks. The Bible, a number of white folks in. They have just steal, kill, and destroy. So now, I don't trust no book that a white boy gave me. Whether it's the Quran or the Bible. I don't trust now book that a white boy gave me. Yeah, it may be some good stuff within the book. It may be some good stuff that I can read and get knowledge from. But bro, I think knowledge is everlasting. You should always seek knowledge, not just from one or two books. Keep reading. Now, I shouldn't be limited to one or two books. No, bro, that's why most Christians are dumb. Most Muslims are dumb because they can't see past one book. How the fuck you gonna have a lot of knowledge if you're just limiting yourself to one book? Nah, but to each his own, bro. If it helps you, whatever book helps you grow, bro, do it, bro. I don't think there's nothing wrong with forever seeking knowledge. There's still things I'm trying to learn, still things I'm trying to find out. It's a lot of shit. But yeah, Mexican OT, if you was to go to prison, you would be with the Mexicans and you'd be warned against us. You know another thing, hold on, I'm so glad I remembered this. You know another thing I can't stand about black people? Oh, and that white boy Jen Lee rapper that's out of Dallas, we should have smashed him. That's, you know, if we ain't gonna smash him, we shouldn't even be talking about smashing Mexican OT. Jen Lee say he gonna use the N, redhead white boy. I'ma use it, ain't nobody gonna stop. We should have been smashed. And Dallas, bro, I look at the city of Dallas complete. You motherfuckers a gun chase Mo 3 down on a freeway. But a white boy tell you, motherfucker, I'ma use the N, and he outside. They scared to come outside. You always stepping out and die. Person ain't no mercy, that's how we ride. That's my person, that's how we ride. But yeah, he outside. He outside. So ain't no need of balling old Mexican OT. If the white boy rapper can say the N-word, let the Mexican do it too. Oh, but one thing I'm gonna say, and I'm off this motherfucker. One thing I hate about black people, it's the same way with black channels. You see black YouTubers that don't like each other, but it's a certain white boy YouTuber they both fuck with. It's black rappers that don't like each other, but both of them will sit on Vlad's couch. Vlad can fuck with both of them, but they don't even like each other. The way rappers have embraced Mexican OT, it's like no, every rapper in H-Town embraced Mexican OT. They didn't embrace Mo 3. That's why I say H-Town, y'all a player type town. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of the most player places. A lot of player type dudes that, you know what I'm saying, that it ain't as hateful as Dallas. Dallas, it's a eat greedy city. H-Town is more relaxed, more laid back, more love, in my opinion. Motherfuckers show more love. Dallas, it's eat or get ate. But H-Town, y'all never show love to Dallas, right? Y'all didn't show love to Pookie and Lucci. Oh, have you ever fall with a player of your dreams? Oh, have you ever, tell me, can we fall? You motherfuckers don't know about. Take a look about a player's eyes and tell me what you really see. Hey, anyway, but yeah, you motherfuckers never embrace. Y'all didn't embrace Big Chief now. You motherfuckers didn't embrace the road now. You motherfuckers didn't embrace fat B and Tum Tum. I used to fuck with that fat bastard and Tum Tum. Yeah. I'ma do something bad to you, cause you's a motherfucking hoe. Hey, yeah. Y'all didn't fuck with Fat B and Tum Tum now. Every rapper in Houston has embraced Mexican OT. I have never seen, y'all didn't show Sauce Walker that kind of love when he came out. Mexican OT is loved in H-Town by every rapper. It took Slim Thug and Ro damn near 10 years to talk to each other. But both of them embraced Mexican. Mexican OT got a song with damn near every rapper in H-Town. The love. And that's what I hate. That's why sometimes I get mad, when non-blacks come within our culture, because y'all get too much love. Y'all get love that's people within the culture that's been in this culture their whole life don't get. Mexican OT gets so much love from black people. There has never been a rapper from Texas. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Mexican OT is the biggest rapper ever come out of Texas, outside of Big X the Plug. Mexican OT is the biggest rapper that has ever come out of Texas. Mexican OT is huge. He is a superstar. And he did it off biting off our culture. The boy can rap though. I'd never take that from him. Just like Eminem can rap. But boy, I choose Mexican OT way before I choose Eminem. Yeah, I relate to Mexican. I don't relate to Eminem. That motherfucker burying his baby mama with the child in the backseat. But I can't relate to that corny white boy talk. He can rap though. He got good rhymes, but he don't have substance when it comes to Eminem. But yeah, Mexican OT say all the ignorant shit that we like in the hood. That motherfucker can rap. I can't take that. Yo motherfucking ass can rap. He is very talented. Very fucking talented. But you stole our sauce. It wasn't yours to begin with. You learn how to talk like that and rap like that being around us. That's why you talk like that. That's why you got grill in your mouth like that. That's why you piece and chain like that. That's why you taper your shit. I'm gonna tell you something. Just like Puerto Ricans try to claim like they helped us create hip hop, I'm gonna tell you something. Mexicans finna start saying they created the tape of fade. Now it was blacks and Mexicans created the tape of fade. It wasn't just black. In another 10 years, Mexicans gonna tell their kids that's coming up that they created, because I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. Now in the city, boy, some cold ass Mexican barbers. Boy, they taper good than a motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it all. I only let one Mexican cut my hair, two, my whole life. And I never let another one cut my hair. That's just me. Nah, only a brother can cut my shit. That's just me. Nah, but Mexicans, boy, y'all can taper now, boy. Y'all should be crisp. Boy, y'all done learned all that. And what we do is, it's the same thing we did with Jake Paul, the same thing we did with Paul Wall, Mexican OT. We gonna teach you all our sauce. That way you can do it just like us. So, what's that motherfucker name? What's the white boy they worship? God damn, what's the white boy? What's Elvis Presley? Yeah, that's considered the greatest white boy of all time. But a black woman taught him. And I hate that, bro. I just wish we quit giving our sauce. Don't take your love away. Don't take your sauce away from me. I need you. Don't take your love away. See, I'm a man and I made mistakes. Please don't take your love away. Oh, I don't take your love away. Don't take your love. Why be coming up with some bad motherfuckers? You motherfuckers ain't fucking with this motherfucking sauce, god damn it. Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker. That's to the fun. But listen, what I'm saying is, yeah, Mexicans, keep doing what you're doing. Keep helping the white boy, and he'll keep throwing you a little biscuit every now and then. But sooner or later, Mexicans, y'all gonna need us. I'm here to predict. It ain't just this little shit that's going on, you know, where y'all getting deported. It's gonna come a day, Mexicans, where y'all gonna really need us. White boy gonna throw you away. You gonna really need us. And we'll be right there to pick you up. We'll be right there to pick you up. Yeah, right now y'all riding these big ass hyped up trucks like the white boy drive, cause you want to be like the white boy. Mexicans, when y'all came over here, y'all wasn't riding them big ass trucks. Y'all used to ride them little bitty trucks. Now the Mexican got the big hyped up truck like the white boy, and he got his little cowboy hat on, and he think he a white boy. I can't wait till they kick y'all ass out of them trucks. I can't wait for the day when Mexicans bring they dust ass crawling on our doorstep. Yeah. And we gonna feed you motherfuckers. We gonna feed you. We gonna make some Kool-Aid for you. Whip up a couple fried bologna sandwiches. We gonna feed you motherfuckers. And we gonna embrace you just like we did back in the 80s. This is 903 Box, and I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.